Girl Scouts. My name is Betsy Nichols. I am a program specialist for the Girl Scouts of Minnesota and Wisconsin Lakes and Pines. I work out of our Duluth office in Duluth, Minnesota. This video is part 1 of 4 for the BLISS Live It, Give It journey, which is also known as the Ambassador It's Your Story, Tell It journey. Before we dive in, let's get started with the Girl Scout promise and law. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout. Great. So, like I said, this journey is called BLISS, Live It, Give It, and along this journey we are going to dig into our personal standards and values to see how they make us the people who we are and how they can form the foundation of our dreams. We'll also explore our strengths and passions and how can these important parts of ourselves be translated into our dreams. And we'll also dive into stories of dreams and dreamers all around us. So that's kind of the premise of what we're going to be looking at. Over the next 4 weeks, we will be doing a sampling of activities from this journey just to kind of help you get started, get you on your way. And the first activity that we are going to look at is called Of Needs and Dreams. So basically what I need you to do is I want you to make a list of things that you need. So oxygen, food, water, shelter, clothing, stuff like that. And you can go, as long or as short as you need, we can look at love, belonging, self-esteem, friendship, stuff like that. So I want you to make a list, or if you have like post-it notes or index cards, write out one concept on each of those post-it notes or index cards, and we are going to order them. Put them in an order that makes sense to you. So what is your number one most needed thing in your life? Is it oxygen? Is it love? What do you need the most? So rank them from your most needed to your least needed. So that's the first step that we're going to do. Once you have all of your essentials, all of your needs put in order of most to least important, I want you to add one more item to that list or one more note card to your stack, and I want it to say dreams. So now I want you to figure out where in your list of needs does dreams fit in. Is it at the top? Is it at the bottom? Is it somewhere in the middle? I want you to figure that out. Everyone's going to have a different answer, and that is a-okay. So that is our first exercise that we are going to do. For our second exercise, we are going to spend some time talking about our wildest dreams. And for that, I needed to phone in some help from a friend of mine to kind of get that conversation going. I am joined by my good friend, Kinsey. Kinsey, thank you so much for joining me today. Would you just take a moment to kind of tell us about the work that you do?
Sure, Betsy. I work for a small environmental nonprofit here in Minnesota, and we provide educational materials for people who are trying to clean up contaminated sites. These sites are called brownfields, and basically whenever there's any kind of industrial development, usually there's kind of like heavy metals or other kind of contaminants left in the soil, and anyone redeveloping on these brownfield sites needs to clean all of that up in order for it to be safe for people to be there. And so we provide them with all the information they need to do that.
Wow, that sounds like really interesting work.
I like it a lot.
That's great. So Kinsey and I are going to be kind of showing you how to do the wildest dreams activity, and we are going to be taking turns talking about some of our personal dreams, some of our professional dreams, but the catch is that we only have 15 seconds to talk about our dreams. So I will be setting a timer for 15 seconds, and then we will be passing a talking item back and forth to go over it. So let me see, I got my clock pulled up. All right, I will get us started. On our marks, get set,
Go. So one of my professional dreams is I would really love to be able to kind of start mentoring people, helping older girls kind of talk about, what they want to achieve and helping them achieve it. Are you ready?
Thank you for passing the talking item. I'm ready.
Okay, go.
One of my professional goals is to learn more about statistics. I studied a little bit in college, and I've been able to develop that knowledge throughout my career. I'm familiar with R and SPSS, but I'd like to know how to use more platforms, and I'd like to know how to be able to do more in-depth analysis so that I can further my research.
Awesome. Okay, good job.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's see, another goal of mine is I really love to travel, and I have been very lucky to go on a couple trips by myself. I would like to continue doing that and try to plan a trip every single year by myself. Okay, awesome. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready.
Go.
One of my goals is to sew a winter coat. Sewing is one of my favorite hobbies, but I've been really intimidated by sewing a coat because it's like intense skills and tailoring and fitting, and it's working with challenging fabrics that I haven't worked with before. But I think I'm ready, and also it is still cold. Oh.
Okay. And pass it back.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, another goal of mine, a personal goal, is I really love cross-country skiing, and I really want to ski the All-American Birkebeiner one day, and that is a 55-kilometer race. I have never done anything that long before, but I really want to do it.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
Okay, my goal is to perfect sourdough bread. This is my starter. And then I actually have a loaf proofing in here right now. I've been doing it every week, and I've been getting better and better, but it's still not totally perfect, and I want to get there. I want to get as many bubbles as possible, and I want it to taste awesome.
Oh my gosh, okay, that is amazing. So thank you so much for sharing those dreams with me. I'm wondering, have you ever felt like it's hard to kind of get started with achieving some of these dreams? I know that with my dream to ski the Birkebeiner, I have never come anywhere close to skiing 55 kilometers. And so I've just kind of been taking it step by step, starting out with 7 kilometers, then 10, and I've just been kind of challenging myself to sign up for these races, and I'm just kind of trying to increase the distance little by little. And I've found that has been a really great way to approach this challenge, and it makes it seem a little more possible. Is that something that you can relate to?
Oh, for sure. I was really intimidated when I started learning about statistics, because when I took a class in high school, it was all problems out of the textbook. And then by the time I got to college, we were expected to use a program that was all on the computer, and it was basically coding. And that was really intimidating to me. I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. And then by the time I started working, I just kind of assumed my peers were better than me at this. But I made it clear to my boss, hey, this is something I'm really interested in. And so I was able to be put on projects that helped me learn. And I was able to rely on my peers for encouragement and for knowledge. And it was really awesome.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. And I want to thank you again for taking some time out of your day to talk about dreams and achieving dreams with me. I have complete confidence that you will achieve these dreams, and
I know you'll achieve yours too.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Kinsey. I hope you have a great rest of the day. I'll talk to you later.
You too. Thanks, Betsy.
Bye.
So there you have it. I hope you found it useful to kind of start thinking about the dreams that you have for your life, professionally, personally, and all of that. We are going to continue to be looking at our dreams throughout the rest of this journey. So I really hope that this subject resonates with you. I know it's very important to me, and thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you join in next week. And in the meantime, I hope that you are healthy and well. I will see you next time. Bye, Girl Scouts.